Right. Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Bring It In podcast with me, your host Jack, and my first ever guest, Charlotte.
Hey.
So, what we wanted to do first is just explain why I called it Bring It In. However, I'm going to ask Charlotte why she is an hour and 10 minutes late. 11 o'clock we said, and it's currently 12:11.
Well, first of all, I woke up late. I've been scrolling through TikTok every single night until about 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm really guilty for that. And second of all, I was on a business call, which I didn't realise was going to go over time because me and Jack said
Hour
was
and
it
10 minutes.
Yeah, so I didn't realise it was going to go on for quite as long as that, but
So I've just been sat waiting
Sorry.
for you to sort your shit out.
Late.
So basically, it's the Bring It In podcast because I just feel the name, like, you know, when like you're emotional, like you're with friends, or like something happens, like someone's having a baby or something like that, and you're like, just bring it in, bring it in, give a hug, give a
Do you know
like
what?
a
I really
cheer
love
up.
that for you because I feel like you're that person, like, come on, bring it in. Like, if someone's having a shitty day, like, if I'm having a shitty day and, you know, I've got problems going on, I'll literally call you up. And it's just kind of like, I just feel like the whole concept, it just fits perfectly. Like, come on, bring it in. Like, you know, confide in me. And, like, I love it.
And I just want to make it like a bit of a conversation, see what happens, get people talking, and yeah, mostly it's probably me like sat in my bed whinging while you're out like having fun.
You're like, oh, I haven't been out today. I've just laid in bed all day, scoffing, got a McDonald's.
Oh,
Oh my god, no way.
that was my breakfast.
Diet starts tomorrow.
All right, so wait, what day is it? Sunday, Monday, yeah. So,
Yeah, perfect day to
I think
start it.
that's the thing. Like 2020, everyone just like gained weight.
Do you know what? I think it went one way or the other for some people. Like, I saw some people like having like major success and looking amazing, you know, work really hard on their fitness. And then for me personally, I feel like I've just gone on the other way, like not worked and furloughed, like, do
Well,
you know what I mean? I feel
first lockdown, we were like getting up at 8 in the morning,
like
doing yoga. So we were meant to do
we
this.
actually were those people doing Zoom calls and doing workouts together, weren't we?
We were doing, so we was meant to do like a 30-day yoga challenge. We managed to like 21, and then like we did like
Quite well considering.
and then then we were doing squats as well. We just gave up, and now we both just got fat over Christmas. Do you know? I found out. I don't know if anyone else does this, like how you weigh yourself. It's a genius way. It's how much water you can put in the bath. So like if you
because like
if you have to put less water in the bath these days, it means you've gained weight.
Do you know what? Sometimes, because the thing is, I add water into my bath, like, you know this, like I make it hotter when I get in there because I can't get into a really, really hot bath, but I make it so hot when I'm in there. But then it's like it starts overflowing, and then I'm like, oh, I need to take some out because it's getting to the point where it's gonna start going back down the hole.
So I do it the normal way. You put hot water in, and then you add cold, and you swish it around until it's the right temperature. You get in, and if it goes to like the plug hole, the overflow hole, you're like, oh, best lose some weight.
Yeah, right.
But 2020 isn't as bad as people say, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah. What do you reckon is the best things that come out of it?
What, for me personally?
Yeah.
Or
for like you personally and like the world.
For me personally, this is really cringe.
Oh, no.
It will be Mitch, like my boyfriend. But I do, honestly, I feel like if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to get through last year. Like, he literally was my rock throughout.
You only post about 5 TikToks a day about it.
But yeah, I feel like everyone knows like how much I love him, and I feel like, you know, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have got through 2020. For the world,
Netflix, I reckon.
Netflix.
There was some banging shows on Netflix.
Yeah, there were some good ones actually, I have to admit.
What
were your top ones then?
Tiger King.
See, I never watched it.
You're gonna have to go back. You're gonna have to watch
Because I
it.
feel like I saw so much online about it.
Yeah,
I knew what
that's
happened
the
to what
thing. Like, it got to a
watch it.
point where people were just like memeing it, like the Carol Baskin song. It was funny for like the first week, and then
And you've done a TikTok of that
everyone
wearing
was doing it.
the whole outfit. Oh my god, it was brilliant.
Oh, the hippie outfit. I've got
That
that
was so
somewhere. But,
funny.
oh, you need to watch that. I'm trying. What else did I? Love Is Blind. Do you remember that?
Oh, love it. Was that the dating show?
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. And what was the other one? The one that we watched, it was with Harry and Francesca, and they were like getting together all the time. Because that was a different one, wasn't it? There was the Love Is Blind,
Right.
and then there was
Is it
another
where?
one.
Right. I know it's not Love Island, but were they on a island?
Yeah, they were on an
Right.
island, and then they weren't allowed to do
I
anything
think
or like
Too Hot to
kiss.
Handle.
Too Hot to Handle. That
Yeah,
was it.
that was.
That was
But
brilliant. That was
for a
so
show
good.
like that, you can't really do it again because now everyone. If you know you're
Yeah.
going on a show called Too Hot to Handle, you know you're just gonna.
I feel like there needs to be like a different change of like concept
Yeah.
with that. Definitely. Yeah, I loved that show. I thought that was
It's
brilliant.
good because it's different and it was just.
Yeah,
It was
everyone
only
loves
one series.
shit reality TV. Like, it's my favourite thing to binge watch.
That's why like Netflix like been a big part of my life this year.
Yeah.
But, and that Love Is Blind actually came out before the pandemic as well.
Did it? I
Yeah,
didn't realise.
it was like in February. I don't
Okay.
think like anyone clocked on. But you need
Yeah, until everyone had to start watching TV.
you need to watch Tiger King. It's like you watch it and then at the end you'll think like, what was the point?
What, in the
Like,
whole TV
yeah,
program?
because there's not like an outcome or anything. It just shows these people and then that's it, like their story, but there's no end to the story. So you need
I
to
just
read.
don't think it feels to me. I feel like that phase is gone.
Oh, what else was good? Best music to come out of 2020 has to be WAP.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of like good music. Do you know what? When I think of 2020, it now feels like a distant memory. It like feels like a blur. Like, what even happened? Like,
Yeah, it's not like the
I
first
didn't
lockdown was
actually go
almost
through
a year ago.
Yeah, like it feels so weird thinking that we're now closer to when we first went into lockdown. Like, we've been in this whole bubble for so long, it just feels normal. Like, it feels like a reality now.
We're a home reality TV show.
Yeah, I just feel like.
Because I'm not the most musically inclined person.
Yeah, can I just let everyone know that Jack's favourite music artist is Taylor Swift. And when you put on the songs to Taylor Swift, you think that,
Is there a way to mute you?
fan that he'd know all the words. But surprisingly, he doesn't even know all the words to the songs. So I'm just like, Jack, we
Certain
done some
ones.
quizzes in lockdown, didn't we? Like, Jamie done loads of
The
music
quiz.
and Jack was literally like, I don't know.
The music quiz. I was just like, what was the point of being here?
It was so funny. I feel like that got me through quite a lot of lockdown doing quizzes.
Yeah, Zoom. Like,
Yeah.
on. Quiz.
Drinking a bottle of wine, doing a quiz,
Getting drunk on your own.
getting drunk by yourself.
Oh. But yeah, so when I was looking at 2020, I want to ask you what you think the top 10 things searched on Google for 2020.
Oh my god.
So like this is the world, not
You
just
get me
like
on the spot here. This is the world.
world, yeah.
Top 10 things searched. Porn?
No.
Because people can't go and see their boyfriends. Like, I really would have thought that would have been like a top one. I mean, I'm just
I don't want to know about your list.
no. But I'm thinking of boys here. Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking, you know.
If you were to do with coronavirus,
what's that?
a few of the searches that are to do with
coronavirus.
coronavirus.
Yeah. Can coronavirus just be one? Because obviously,
coronavirus is just there's one that's just coronavirus.
Coronavirus deaths, maybe.
coronavirus update.
Okay, yeah. What about travel?
No, nothing to do with travel.
Because I know you haven't really been able to travel, but I know people, like, I'm such, like, you know, a big traveler, and I love, like, going on holidays. So for me, you know, with all this spare time, I'm looking at holidays
You've been
constantly for
stuck
the
in.
future. Yeah, like, I know we're in a global pandemic, but, you know, I want to plan for when we come out of this. I want loads of holidays lined up, so I thought maybe travel would have been one.
Yeah, shout out to the boys that have booked a holiday without us. We're not allowed to go on.
Yeah, thanks. Our friends have booked a holiday without us to Amsterdam to go partying, and we weren't invited. Rude. But me and Jack are going to book some in anyway, so.
Marbella.
You know. Yeah, 10 times better. So, you know, who's winning right here?
Right.
TikTok?
There are 3 deaths on this list.
3?
3 people.
Oh, okay. Who died? I can't even think. Oh my god. Oh, Kobe. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. I would have thought he'd probably be. I'm trying to think. It's so crazy. I'm trying to think of things that happened, like maybe the bushfires in Australia. Is that something that was maybe said? No. Okay.
Something big happened in America though.
Oh, the president.
Yeah. So there's election result. Election results is the top thing for the whole year.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And to think that was the only happened like the last couple of months.
That wasn't long ago at all.
And who is winning the elections? The other deaths were Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther.
Oh yeah. That was a big one. Yeah.
I'm gonna butcher her name. Is it Naya Rivia? No.
Oh yeah, from Glee.
Yeah.
You know, I've read like quite a lot of theories and things like that, like conspiracy theories that might have happened. I don't know if you've seen anything.
I was looking.
It's it is crazy, like how you know.
Like she saved her son or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
No, I didn't research that. I just researched how to like say the name. And just putting that in here. Okay.
We'll start. Yeah, we counted who was a chair short.
So I've stolen a chair from downstairs to sit on, and they were like, "What?"
So we're getting like someone come in. Was that your dad?
Yeah, it's like I got a massive candy cane for Christmas, and he was like, "I'm just leaving it in here," and I was like, "I can't eat it. It's so big. It's just full of."
Go on, show us. Oh wow. Do you know what? That's really thick as well. Like to eat that, like probably break your teeth.
You don't bite a candy cane, do you? You suck it. Yeah, so wow. I've stolen a dining room chair from downstairs.
Okay.
And he's like, "Where's the chairs gone?" Right. So what was I saying? Oh, another one is Zoom.
Oh yeah.
No search, and at number 10 was the PlayStation 5.
Oh, of course. Why don't I even think of that? That's what I mean. My mind is literally blank.
I've got one.
What you've got? Oh yeah, of course. Your brother bought you one. Yeah. You know, whose sibling buys them a PS? Is it 4 or 5? 5. Like who does that?
Sorry, I can't help being spoiled.
Yeah, sorry, spoiled life.
Another thing is, when I was looking up the Google searches, the top how to make searches was how to make hand sanitizer.
Okay, yeah, because big money in that.
So the top beauty stuff, how to cut men's hair at home.
Oh my god, I've done that to Mitch.
How to colour your hair at home. Right. Number 4 was how to wash your hands.
Okay.
You're Googling.
People not know this.
I know, yeah. If you're Googling how to wash your hands,
you're doing something wrong. Really.
This is my favourite. The top Y search of 2020 is why were chainsaws invented?
What?
Why were chainsaws invented? That's what people searched for.
That's so weird. People have a lot of spare time on their hands. Like, I know we've been in a pandemic.
We're
That would
in
never
lock-
cross my mind. Like, really?
Then the definition, like, what is the definition of the top one is WAP. So I'm sure people had a big shock when
When they type that in.
that is just, I can't wait to go clubbing again, and that's just like playing.
Oh my God, I was literally thinking about this the other day. Like, it's coming up to a year since we last actually went out and went clubbing. Like, because I can't even count, you know, when we were in the pandemic, you know, that little time in between, like, you know,
Little beach parties.
like July and stuff. You know, you could go to bars and stuff, but you weren't allowed to mix tables. It was 6 people. You know, the vibe was just not there. Like, that's why I didn't really go out. We done like beach parties, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just so much better with the kayaks as well.
So much more fun, yeah. Like drinking on the beach and being able to do things like that was so much more fun for us, I think.
Just last time can't even remember the last time. Was it London? It must have been.
I literally can't even remember. Like where I can't like I don't even know.
Come off on your memory soon.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Ugh, depressing.
Yeah. Just can't wait to go back. All the floors should be like clean and not sticky anymore.
Oh my God. I just can't wait to like get drunk and just like with all my friends and just have like a really good, do you know what I feel like? I keep seeing this quote and it was like, was it the 1920s or something, why, you know, everyone started dressing up every single day? It was because they come out of like pandemic or whatever, and you know, the whole thing was to dress up all the time and go out all the time, and I feel like that's going to be us. Like, we're going to be going out every day, and I feel like everything is just going to be such a vibe. Like, I'm so excited for it.
If it ever happens.
I have faith. I feel positive about this year.
You sort of have to. It can't be any worse.
That's what I mean. I feel like we're not out of the worst of it yet, I don't think. Like, I think it's going to take a good couple of months, but I feel like, you know, we've got to sacrifice these next couple of months to then see like an end result where we go back to a normal life. And I feel like I'm ready to sacrifice, you know, these next couple of months to have a normal life again.
That's only so you can come out on your birthday.
I was saying to my sister, actually, I was like, oh yeah, sorry, your birthday might be in lockdown again. And I was
I saw a post on Facebook. Like, saw a post on Facebook like, imagine having 2 lockdown birthdays.
Oh God. Hopefully I won't have any lockdown birthdays. I'm hoping.
Yeah. It's Mitch's, isn't it?
Feeling about this year, Jack? Like, I want to know your opinion. How are you feeling?
It's hit and miss. Like, so I just want to go out and travel.
Yeah.
Like, see, like, sort of like, because I was meant to go to New York in November, didn't happen.
And
like,
I actually said to you as well, don't book it just in case this happened, and look what happened.
I think it's just the whole sitting at home has made you just go outside, like appreciate the little things.
Yeah.
But then appreciate the little things, but enjoy the big things, do the big things. Because people are like, oh, I'm saving money for a house. I'm like, I just want to go see places like before any of that.
I definitely agree. I feel like life's too short, and you know, I love to buy a house and things like that, and I am trying to save for that, but you know, in reality, like, traveling is my thing, and like I just want to see as many places as I can before I make that commitment to like move out and have commitments to those things. I think it's...
What's your one place you want to go then this year?
Oh, do you know what? That's so hard because there's so many places. Like, I can't even name one.
You're one of these, because you have your own little like travel business. You don't like going to the same place twice, do you?
No, the only place I could go to again and again and again is Dubai, and everyone knows this. I love Dubai so much. Like, it is just amazing, and that is the one place I could go back to. But all the places I've been to, you know, I've done it now, I've ticked it off. Next place, like, I want to be able to say like, I've seen this place, I've been this place. Like, I want to go to more cultural places this year. I really want to go to
Educate
Bali
yourself.
and do like Indonesia. Yeah, because I feel like I've done so much of Europe, which is amazing, but I haven't like widened my span of like places that I could go to.
Is Bali realistic this year, though, for you? Do you think?
I feel like it is and it isn't. Money wise, I think yeah it is, but in terms of reality with COVID and things like that, it depends on also the other countries and what they're allowing. Because we might.
Wouldn't be bad being stuck in Bali, would it?
I mean, I'd love to be stuck out there. I feel like I've seen so much, like, I mean, obviously I can't speak from experience because I've never been, but when you actually get out there, food and things like that are generally really cheap. And I had a friend that went out to Bali and he went for 3 weeks and he said he spent, I think something like £500 in 3 weeks and that was it. And you just think that is mad. Because
we spend that on a night out.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like when you weigh it up like that, and I think people think that like traveling and going on holidays, people always message me and like, how do you do that? And it's like, if you actually do your research and look into these things, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
But like you've got to want to save for it and
Because
have that.
When traveling, like I rely, if it's me, I like rely on someone else to know what they're doing, like the booking of the flights, because I'm like not educated on that. I don't know like the prices or hotel, so I just like have to give it to someone and trust them and like hope they get me like the best deals. Or
that's why I think like I love that I'm kind of in that little industry because I know what I'm talking about. Like I know, and I feel like from experience as well, you know, I can recommend places and you know, there's so many places that I haven't been to, but yeah, I just want to travel. I want to book a one-way ticket and get the fuck out of here.
Poor Mitch. Sorry, Mitch.
I mean, you can come as well. You can come as well, Jack. I mean, everyone's feel free.
What do you meant on your own?
No, I mean, I would quite like to travel by myself once in my lifetime.
Yeah, because I remember you saying that this time. It's got to be this year. Before you settle down, you'll be pregnant this time next year.
No way. That's not my agenda. I hate when people say that because it's like I feel like you get to this age and like, you know, I'm 23 going on 24 and like, you know, there's so many people our age getting pregnant and having kids and settling down, getting married, and I feel like that just isn't on my agenda right now. Like it is in the future, but like not until my 30s. Like
enjoy your life.
Yeah. I feel like it happens when it happens.
You've just said you're 20. I'm 25 this year.
How do you feel about that? You're on your way to 30. You're closer to 30. Well,
so
you will be.
Yeah. When I'm 25, I'm closer to 30.
So when are you settling down? When are you getting married and having kids?
Gotta find a woman.
Right, if anyone's watching this, hit Jack up.
Oh yeah, my own thing. I got that. No, I was about to say I got that message last night.
Oh God! But can I just read it out, please?
No.
Please. It is brilliant.
Right.
Obviously, are you going to read it out? Do you want me to?
No. I'll just. So my Tinder bio is about like enjoy walks, like with like taking photos and stuff like that. And then carry on.
Oh, okay. So this girl messages him and says, if I can find it, she put, "I'm a good photographer, wink." And Jack was like, "Well, are you skilled enough to make me look better though?" With a little, And she put, "Yeah, you'll definitely look better on top of me." I literally was like, no.
Screenshot sent to everyone.
I couldn't. I was like, are people that forward on Tinder? Like, I've never used it, so I have no idea. But
that's like the first.
Is that normal?
It's just it's not normal. It shouldn't be.
I mean, you're putting yourself like straight out there and like, you know, this is like I want to do like I don't know. I just think that's a bit forward.
That's why I thought like, oh, maybe it's like a fake account or something, like trying to.
She looks quite legit though. I mean.
But yeah, but that's your fault about me putting like the walks. Every time we go for a walk, you're just like, oh, photo shoot.
have a photo shoot on a walk, like, especially like we go to quite nice places like for a walk that have quite nice scenery and stuff. Why not take a photo? Like,
this is why. So I was going to ask you about your like resolutions or like goals for the year. So I've written down
I actually have them written down in my little book that you bought me.
Oh, so
I actually have it on hand.
I've written down tier resolutions, like tier goals, like what do you want to achieve in like tier 4, like
Oh, okay.
while you're in tier 4.
That's hard because I haven't wrote those kind of goals down. But let me take a little look at my goals.
So when I'm on like the goals and like resolutions, do you do like one big one, or do you do like ones that you can work out like a month at a time? Like you do a goal for January, goal for February.
I've done like goals for 2021, but actually after my business call that I just had, what I wanted to do was go January, you know, these are my goals, February, because you need to somehow break it down. You know, you can't just look at your 2021 goals and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to accomplish all them. Like you have to set yourself goals every month to then achieve them, otherwise it's not going to happen.
I feel if you do one massive goal, you'll just keep putting it off, like, oh, I'll start it next month.
It's so easy. Honestly, like I could probably find my goals that I wrote for 2020. I wrote down a minimum of 6 holidays in the year, and then obviously look what happened. We went into a global pandemic. You know, I was never ever going to achieve that goal. Like, let's be real.
What's your goals for this year?
Okay, so I've got 14 goals. I won't read you
14. I've got to hear them all.
Okay. So number 1, I want to save £10,000 towards a deposit for a house. You know, I think it's not shooting the guns too high. Like, I think it could be possible. Number 2, don't know this is going to happen. Visit 3 new destinations. We see if we're in a global pandemic for the rest of the year. That ain't going to happen. Number 3, 4 holidays this year, which...
That like intertwines with like 3 places though, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I want to, you know, because the 4th place could be, you know, go back to Dubai. Number 4, focus on my fitness, because I really let myself down last year.
I can't believe it. I started the gym in January and then tier 4.
Like, what are the chances?
Like that's just a sign, isn't it, from God to say, don't work out, Jack.
It's a sign to say, don't put your money into a gym membership. Go and work out and you can do it at home. Oh yeah, it was free, wasn't it? It was free. Save money and be strict on what I spend. I go out and eat and socialise with my friends way too much. There's nothing wrong with that, but I do it to the extent. And, you know, that's what I need to really cut back on, because that's what I spend a lot of my money on, you know, eating out. Yeah. And I feel like you probably do the same, Jack. Like, it's just, when you actually weigh it up, and if you looked at all your outgoings for the month, was it really worth? Like, I could have spent that £200 towards a holiday or towards an experience that is so much better than those things.
My worst thing has been like Uber Eats.
Yeah. See, we don't have that here, so
because
I'm glad.
Losers.
I'm glad that we don't have that.
Why? Because you use it way too much.
I just feel like it'd be really easy, because I feel like McDonald's isn't like an expensive takeout or like KFC. So you'd be more inclined to like buy those things more often. And Uber Eats always does deals, don't they? Where it's like, oh, £10 off or 15% off. And it's like, oh yeah, fuck it. I might as well order a McDonald's tonight then.
Exactly.
Like, it's just so
That's
easy.
what I did this morning.
God. I mean, should I I've got quite a lot here.
I was trying to think of you have a goal of, you wanted 10,000 followers, didn't you, on Instagram? Yeah,
so I've actually decided that this year I'm really gonna focus a lot more time and energy into my Instagram. I need to start posting more regularly, and I just really want to be hot on it. So I've set myself the goal. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god, my eyelash came off.
So your eyelashes almost came.
Yeah, because I like closed them so much that I thought they were going to come off. I don't know if this is too big off the scale, but I really want to hit 20k followers on Instagram by the end
of the
year, which
so
I think, you know, I'm at 8,000.
8,273.
So it's like, it's one of them. Is that too high off the spectrum, or is that,
I reckon you go I reckon in 3 months you try and get yourself to 10k.
Yeah.
And then you've got.
Do you know what? I think I could get myself to 10k in a month if I really put the work in.
You need, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, this is the best time for you to do it. To like.
Do you know what? Nothing else is going on at the moment. I just think, like, you know, it's so easy to fall in that trap of like becoming lazy and just watching Netflix.
That's what I was about to say. That sit in your bed watching Netflix.
Oh, it's so easy. Like, you know, some mornings I've been laying in till like 11 o'clock. You know, that's ridiculous. We need to start getting up. You know, setting our goals for the day, do our affirmations, and you know, really work on the things that right now don't seem big and things like that, but the end results, by the time we go back to work and, you know, go back to normal life, we'll be like, oh my god, I achieved that during lockdown. Like,
yeah, like you can look back.
Yeah.
You want to be a social influencer on Instagram. I
don't know, I love it, like, and I don't know, I just love Instagram.
8,200. You're very like business orientated. Like, you need to be more, I think.
100%. And coming off that business call this morning has really given me that like focus. And I've wrote some bits down, you know, this morning.
Was that the
I really
one?
Yeah. And I just think, you know, now is the time to do it. Love that. I've got my little books here. I won't show them all. But yeah, there's some really exciting things coming for this year and a lot of changes in the business, and we're still in like a pre-launch season, so we're not massive.
This is where you've got to put the work in, because you've been slacking a bit.
And I have, you know, Christmas happened and then there was New Year, and you get a bit too drunk and then you lose all, you know, for me, like as soon as I get drunk and I have a hangover, I get hungover for like 2 days and then I lose all my motivation. Literally, what is going on? Like, I need to stop drinking. It's not for me anymore.
You've never said that before.
I know. But yeah.
Your Instagram. One of my favourite things that happen every time you message me on Instagram is like, I've just got a message from this guy asking about feet pics.
Oh my god, honestly, I feel like so many people get these messages. Like, I wonder if I've got any in my, it's like free requests, and it'll be like, hey, do you want to show me your feet for money, or, you know, like maybe your sugar daddy and I'll be your and I'm just like,
easy money, easy.
These are clearly fake accounts, and if anyone messages them back and actually thinks this is legit, like, I'm sorry, but how, like, it's clearly fake. Like, you can look on the profile and they've got like 10 followers and it's like clearly fake.
I'd do it for money.
Well, yeah, I know you would.
But no one's interested in my feet.
Anyone want to see Jack's feet for £10?
10? Just start for 5.
All right.
5 for 1, 10 for a pair.
Can I just say, like, I don't even know why I've got these in my hair, but I feel like my hair looks shit today.
What are they doing? What do they?
Nothing. They're doing absolutely nothing for me.
You've got little horns. You like,
I put them in when I'm doing my hair, like curling it and stuff, but I haven't done my hair this
You
morning.
look like Mr. Tumnus. Do you know who that is? Mr. Tumnus.
I don't think I want to know.
Okay, maybe not.
Do you mean Mr. Tumble?
No, Mr. Tumnus from Narnia.
Right. Oh, Tumnus.
He's got the little horns.
I know exactly who you mean. I don't know if this will show up.
Yeah, and he's got like the little horns.
Yeah, I can kind of see. At least I don't have a little goatee. You do.
Another lockdown beard on the way.
Love it.
But with like I haven't actually set any goals at all.
Really?
There's one thing I want to do. There's one thing I want to do.
Go on.
I want to at least climb a mountain in England one day this year, and that's mostly Kira's fault. Just all of
Yeah.
her.
Honestly, it does look amazing, and I think,
It
wow, good
looks
on
so like rewarding. Like
it does. And I feel like when you get to the top, you must be like, oh my god, like I've
That's-
accomplished that. Like, and I can say I can tick it off my list.
that's why I'm like, and like you forget it's like exercise as well, like fitness.
Yeah.
Like you say, if you go to the gym once, like you'll probably like look in the mirror, like, oh, am I stronger yet? Oh, and then as you're like walking up a hill, like you can see, or a mountain, you can actually see you're getting closer and like achieving something.
Yeah.
Other than like going.
Do you do like training for it? Because I know for me personally, like I'm nowhere near as fit as Kira.
No.
But I would have to probably go to a gym and like do high, like, you know, climb on the high climber and things like that to build up my sort of like the intensity of it.
Yeah, I was just thinking like more like regular walks, like.
Yeah,
like
I think you
further.
probably got to do like more high, like walking up hills and things like that to kind of build that intensity of it. Because otherwise, you start walking up the hill and thinking, "Fucking hell!" Like,
Heart attack, roll back down.
yeah. Oh my god! Imagine.
So that's something I just want to achieve, just to stand up and look and be like,
And get a photo.
oh yeah, sorry.
That's the biggest one for you, getting a photo.
Yeah, but other than goals, I don't know what I want to achieve. Like,
okay, I feel like it doesn't even have to be like, because I feel like some people write their goals down. It's like, oh, you know, action by the end of the year and things like that. You know, things that are unrealistic, but setting yourself like realistic goals that are completely achievable, but you just have to put that bit of work into them. Like, you know, like fitness, for example, you know, say if you're like, do you know what, I want to lose 10 pounds by this date, you know, it's something to work towards. And I'm such a believer, like if you write it down and you look at it every day and you read it and you tell yourself, I'm going to achieve that, you will. And I just think, you know, it doesn't have to be something big, but like, you know, where do you see yourself at the end of 2021? Like, do you see yourself in a different job? Do you see yourself, do you know what I mean? Like,
I've got to find out what's happening with my job at the minute when I actually go back to work.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like, it's hard, isn't it?
I think I haven't thought that far ahead. Like it's that unknown territory.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
with that though.
I think in my head I'm just like focusing on, right, what am I going to do while it's tier 4? Like, this is why I thought, you know what, just sit down, have a conversation with someone, record it for the laughs, and then in like a year's time we can listen to it back and realise what messes we were.
Also, in a year's time to be like, oh my god, look how far you've come and how much you've accomplished in that year. Do you know what I mean? Because you could be in a completely different place with this podcast in a year's time, and it would be really interesting to look back and watch like this first episode and be like, oh my god, like, do you know what I mean?
I think I've got to try and just keep it like try and let one person on a week. If you literally, all I paid for my like little setup, so I'm actually using my brother's laptop to record this, and he texted me this morning asking for it back, and I was like, no, I need it for today.
Sorry, but no, you can't.
I spent like 30 quid on a mic, and my setup's amazing. It's on like a little, you can't see because the camera.
Yeah, I love that. Do you know what, that ring, thank you to me, can I just say? B&M, do you know what, someone said to me the other day, my friend's boyfriend, he saw me in town and he was like, oh my god, that ring light, like taking the piss out of me because I keep talking about it on my Instagram stories. But it's amazing, isn't it, for £10, like,
easy.
Wow, yeah, cheap, great,
and it's good, love it. So this is me without the light. Oh look, I'm dark.
Oh yeah, I think it looks so much better with it on, personally.
Yeah, but like, just borrowing stuff. I'm sat next to my window to get better lighting. Easy, and I don't. This might be on. You might be hearing this on Spotify. You might not be. I'll see if I can actually sort it out.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good if it's on Spotify.
This sounds mad. What else did I write down? Like other than like best moments of 2020 we're talking about. Like, what's your opinion on, like, the face masks? Like, do you actually like wearing them? Because that's like,
Oh, what face masks?
yeah, because that's like become normalised now, isn't it?
Do you know what? I haven't really worn one for months. Where I haven't been working. I haven't really gone to the shops that much, so I haven't really had to wear one. But I tell you, when I was at work and I had to wear one all the time, I fucking hated it.
That's because,
like, I literally used to run out the back and be like, take it off, and be like, oh my god, like, of course they're compulsory, you know, you have to do it. But oh my god, like, literally, I just felt like if I wore makeup, the half of it was just on my mask.
don't wear makeup then.
I know, but you know when you just don't want to go to work and looking like shit, like, you know, you're gonna see
Oh yeah, I get that.
you know, it's just kind of like,
You're never gonna look as good as this.
Yeah, true. That's true.
But I've got like a fabric. Like I brought a face mask, and I went for a walk in the evening the other day, and it's freezing. I was just wearing it on just to keep my mouth warm.
That is true, actually. During the winter, because my auntie, she's in the vulnerable situation, so I do her shopping for her in that weekly, and we go on walks, but we're really careful, you know, we're at a massive distance from each other. And she said to me the other day, like, look, please can you wear your mask? Like, she always wears a mask around me, but obviously to protect herself even more, she asked me to put mine on. So, you know, that was fine. But where it was so cold, I loved having it on because I was like, oh god, like I don't even need a scarf to wrap around me now and be like nice and warm. I feel like in the winter it's good, just not in the summer.
I've actually figured out I don't have any like winter clothes.
Really?
I have like
you haven't had to buy any this year because you haven't really been out.
Yeah, pretty much. But now I'm just gonna have to lose the weight so all my old clothes fit.
Yeah. Hopefully, gyms open back soon.
Do they?
Well, I'm saying hopefully. Because I want to start the gym as well. So I'm like, hello, open up. But, yeah.
A big thing for us this year was our jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you got made redundant.
Mm-hmm.
How did you cope with that? Like,
you know what? Like, I feel like my family and Mitch are probably the only people that like know how I really felt, but so much happened like last year. You know, I know for everyone, but I feel like, you know, I did go for a really shit stage in my life, like for a little while. And, you know, it was the uncertainty of like, we weren't sure if we were going to be made redundant, and everyone else was on furlough, but they did, because I was a 0-hour contract, they didn't furlough me.
Yeah, so like in March was the lockdown.
Yeah.
And that's when we got furloughed like a week or so after.
Yeah.
And I was still getting paid because I'm like contracted, and then like all of you guys that the 0-hour weren't. And what was the thing you had to apply for?
I had to sign on to universal tax credits because I didn't, obviously I'm wanting to apply for another job, but I didn't know if I could do that because I didn't know if I was being made redundant. What was going on with that. So, you know, for months I was living off £300 a month. I literally had, I mean, nothing was happening, but, you know, I couldn't just treat myself to something nice, or, you know, it was just a really shit period of time. Like, you know, it got me really down because I just thought, you know, I was applying for other jobs, but there was nothing around at the time. Like, it just felt like, you know, I wasn't getting anywhere with it. And then I think it was July the 31st, I had a call.
Yeah, you got.
We all thought we were keeping our jobs because it just seemed that way from the way they were speaking. They were just saying, oh, we need to have like an update call with you all. And I think I was one of the first people that got called because it obviously goes in alphabetical order. And she was like, oh, hi, Charlotte, like, are you okay? Like, all this. And she was like, you know, I'm really sorry to tell you this, but you are going to be made redundant. This is going to be effective from July the 31st or whatever. I don't know how many days are in July. And you will get paid that redundancy money at the end of August. And I was just like, fuck. Like, brilliant. In a way, I was so relieved because I thought, do you know what? They treated me like shit for months. and I'm finally just out, because sometimes when you're stuck in that like constant cycle of just being there, you get comfortable in a job. Like, it's so easy to get comfortable, and I feel like in life, like, you just get comfortable with things, and that's why you don't always grow and change career paths and things like that. But for me, it was like a blessing in disguise. Luckily, I got my redundancy money at the end of August, and I went into my new job
straight away.
Yeah, straight away. I think it was the 29th of August I started my next job, and then it just felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like, I just felt like, oh my god, I'm finally getting somewhere with life.
Nothing.
Yeah, I just didn't feel stressed anymore. Like, I was relying on my mum and dad so much, which I never ever want to do. And I'm so lucky because they are really amazing. They always help me out. But, things like my car, like I could hardly even run it. I needed to pay my insurance on it and things like that, and it was just impossible for me. And now I can finally say, like, I'm in a good place with it, and it's not a job I want for life, but at the end of the day, it's money at the moment. So, but my question is, how was it for you? Because I feel like as well, like, you've gone through a shit time with it all. Like, you've been furloughed pretty much for the whole year.
Yeah, so I was like furloughed from like March to end of July, because I was like one of the last ones to be unfurloughed as well for the summer. So I was like, oh, am I losing my job? Because I didn't know if I was losing my job or not until you get a call saying if you're redundant or not. I was fine. And then I was back to work August, September. And then I've got furloughed October, November, December, but went back for 4 days over Christmas for fun. It's obviously like looking for new jobs, but there's nothing out there like decent, like, because I have to compare. I'm getting money for not doing anything, so I can't really complain.
Do you know what equal to that? Like, you're getting money for, not doing anything, which is great. And everyone loves the idea of it. And, you want all this time off, and then it comes to it. Really, it's not good for anyone's mental health. Like, especially when you can't go and see or do anything else, it really does take a toll on that, because going to work for some people is like your escape from everything else that's going on. And like my friend Lauren, like, she's been working throughout, in the NHS and stuff, and I think for her, like, it's been a great thing, because it's like having some kind of reality and normality in your life still.
That's why, where I don't have like anything to like look forward to, but keep me going. Like, I just wake up and be like, oh, same shit, new day.
Yeah.
So just like no motivation whatsoever. So that's why we always go and like try and go for walks, or because that's the only thing we can do. Like,
yeah, there's literally nothing else. Like, there's physically nothing else you can do other than walks, and it just becomes very tedious, doesn't it? Like, doing the same thing all the time.
Especially because we can't go to any like new places really. Like, we're stuck in
this area, like, with nothing to do. It is hard, but equally, like, from my perspective, I just think, do you know what? Like, there's millions of people in a worse situation.
That's what I keep. I feel bad moaning.
Yeah, but it's natural to moan as well, because I feel like it's a real, everyone has probably had, really low days throughout this, and it's okay to like speak. You should never feel guilty for feeling that way, just because someone else is worse off. Like, it's just, it's hard, isn't it?
Just encourage people to talk.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. Like, if you're feeling down, talk about it, whether that's to your parents, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, like your brother, sister, one of your best friends, like, just be open about how you're feeling, because it has been a shit year for everyone.
I think that's, like, this year's like sort of just showed like who values you, like how important like friends are.
Yeah.
And like,
I definitely think so.
Just want to like make more. That's a goal for 2021. Make more memories.
Yeah. I think that's such a great goal to have, because I feel like, bad times are here at the moment, but better times are coming. Like, this isn't going to last forever. Like, it's not. And I think if we can just push through these next couple of months, we'll have a great summer and we'll have a great end to the year. And I'm excited.
We were saying the same thing in March last year. Just push through, have a good summer.
No, that's the thing, because it's like, long do I keep saying this to myself? Like, keep pushing through, because I think like everyone was expecting to go into 2021 and it kind of be non-existent. And yeah, but it's obviously just not gone that way. And the thing is, like, it's because you see all of these people having parties and things like that that aren't taken into consideration. Do you know what I mean? Like, because obviously we were going to go to our friend's house during the 5-day period.
Yeah, we still need to do our Secret Santa.
Yeah, and do our Secret Santa. But we obviously, as soon as we went into tier 4, that was just completely out of the window. You know, we weren't going to go and do that. And no one had the intention to do that still, because at the end of the day, that's the rules.
Yeah. That's why I want to do it on here.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I'm here and do like one whole massive podcast with the group.
It just,
that would be so fun.
It'd be chaos.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd have to like edit out a lot.
I definitely think so.
A lot of censor moments.
I'm going to take these out because I seriously don't know why I've kept them in for so long. I do look ridiculous.
There you go.
I look like a fucking lemon.
A lemon?
I just, you know, you're just not feeling your own vibe. Like, I just feel like I'm not feeling myself today.
I do have a proud moment with you.
Really? Yeah. What's that?
It's that you finally watched Harry Potter.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. I literally love it now. It's so great.
Like, you just need to watch it. You have to watch it again.
I need to binge watch it all over again because it is so good. And I can't believe for this many years I've missed out on it. Like I said to you before, obviously I've watched clips of it when it's been on the TV and things like that, but I've never
sat and watched it.
Really watched it all. And oh my god, that last film, it's amazing. Like I literally, yeah, I love it all. You know, that's all I can say.
I remember,
I'm proud of myself for finally watching it.
For like the whole week, I was just like, "Oh, have you watched the next one yet? Have you watched the next one yet?"
You were sort of giving hints, and I was like asking you questions. You were like, "I'm not going to tell you," and I'm glad you didn't, because I like to kind of see what happens and how it pans out. But I'm also very impulsive and want to know right there and then what's going on.
Yeah, there's your tier 4. Watch them all again.
Yeah, true. How many times have you watched all the Harry Potters? Too many times.
No, you've got to go to the studio tour.
Yes. Obviously, I've been to Universal Studios in Florida, where they've got the whole Harry Potter world, but you don't really appreciate it when you haven't really watched it. Like, I loved all the rides and things like that, but I didn't really.
You need to go back again.
Yeah, I did have a butterbeer though, and I really didn't rate that.
No, apparently that isn't very nice.
It's really not nice. I wouldn't recommend.
Yes, that's my proudest moment for you.
I love that. I need to think, what's my proudest moment of you?
Just being amazing.
Just being you and giving the best advice.
The best. Yeah, I give advice. But I can't.
There, like literally, like call you up, and it's just like you're just there at the end of the phone all the time.
I just look at the phone and be like, oh, "What's she moaning about this time?"
Moan.
Yeah, I give advice. I just don't take anyone else's.
You know what? I have noticed that a bit with you. Like, I give you so much advice. So much advice. It's unbelievable. And I really try. But the thing is with you, Jack, it's like you listen and you take it on board, but you don't act upon it. And it's like, if you acted upon it, I think it would be really good.
I acted upon this. So when did I message you about thinking about making this? Just before Christmas?
Not even long ago.
Yeah.
But that was because that was your own idea and your own. Whereas if someone else, like, say if I said to you, I think you should make a podcast, and I think you'd be like, yeah, I will do.
Yeah.
And then you like,
I've been telling you to make like your TikToks for your beauty stuff. Have you done it? No.
No, I've been making TikToks for other things. Oh god.
Yeah, sister edition, this or that.
Love that. Bit late to the party, but you know.
That was 13 hours ago.
It was, yeah. It was. I need to be a bit more active on my TikTok.
Yeah,
I think.
get your TikTok followers up.
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it? But the thing is that I've realised, you know, with Instagram and things like that, it's about being consistent. If you're not consistent with it, you're not going to see results.
No.
And it's the same with anything everything you put into, you get out. If you don't put it in, you don't get out.
Yeah, so that's why I do this for fun. Get someone on once a week. I don't know if I've actually got to try and research and find people now. Not find people, like friends.
You can just have me on every week. Hello.
We just chat about the week's events.
Right, so this week.
Bitch about people.
Yeah.
Not that we do that. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't bitch about people. We don't bitch. You got anything else for me?
Right. I'm reading through my list. No, I think some of the stuff could be left for another day.
Okay, yeah. I think you don't want to go
Too in depth.
We've covered quite a lot, I think, actually, for
We just spoke a lot of shit, really.
standard us. We talk a lot of shit.
It's all right. I'm gonna have to
People might listen to this and take a few things on board.
Or they'll just think how fucking mental we are.
Yeah, and how maybe boring we are.
All right, next podcast, we show videos of our nights out.
Oh my God. I can show a few of you, actually.
Right, let's quickly see if I can grab one of you.
Let me secretly see if I can grab one of you.
Oh, I won't show that one. Did your New Year's at Mitch's with Ella doing like the chicken dance?
Oh my God. Honestly, that night took a turn for the worse very quickly. We started doing snakes and bladders, which is a short game. Ella took herself to bed. Good on her. She took herself to bed. She was fucked. We carried on, me, Mitch and Damien, and oh my God. Mitch has got a video of me doing the last shot, and then after that I was being sick in the toilet. Never again.
Unbelievable.
And who does shots of vodka? Like, who does that? I need to find this video of you because it's really funny. Oh my God. I got a knife out.
Oh.
I'm quite traumatized by that.
We could just expose all our videos.
Do you know what? That's a great idea. Because I think I've probably got more bad videos than you've got, but I can't fucking find the video.
Walking around in high heels and Grinch pajamas around Stratford.
Oh! God. The face of that. That's coming up to a year ago. We went to Essex for Mitch's birthday. And who would have thought, like, a year ago? That's mad.
So long. It's like, it doesn't even seem, well, it seems ages ago, but I don't even know. So I reckon that is it for today.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me. I had so much fun. Do you know what? I think you should invite me on more often because this is quite therapeutic for me.
Yeah, that's something I was gonna. So when I write my notes, like what idea of things to talk about. When I said about what I want to do the podcast, like I think I put in brackets like therapy, like it's quite therapeutic for people, like.
Oh my God, 100%. Like
you don't like you can just, if you've got a spare 10 minutes, like you can just listen to a podcast. Like
I love listening to podcasts as well, and I think especially when it's just like relatable as well, and just like with everything going on at the moment, it's sort of like it just takes you away from everything that's going on.
And ones like this, you can be nosy at our lives.
True.
Like, people that don't like us.
Too much information too soon, but you know, stay tuned, and I can release some more details on things about Jack.
Just, it's all positive. I'm a lovely human. I feel I'm one of the nicest people you will ever meet.
I completely agree. No, I do. Like, I'm genuinely like, I completely agree. Could
That's
you
why-
say that about me?
So at the end of the day, you're right.
I said, could you say that about me? And you went, so.
Yeah, you're right. Joking. Chill, woman. You're very down to earth when you're not drunk.
What about when I am drunk?
So,
I'm not down to earth.
sober Charlotte is up here, lovely. Drunk Charlotte is, you can't even see, like, a nightmare.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm not down to earth though. Like, I'm not a bitch. Like, I don't start arguments, or I'm not that kind of girl. I am just really fucked. That's just me.
But yeah, that's like the main reason, because I want to do it, because we wouldn't have probably had a phone call for like an hour or however long it's been.
Yeah.
Chat.
And why not
Right.
do a podcast about it?
Get people together and chat.
I love it. I've actually really enjoyed this, and I think it's such a great thing to do. Maybe I should start my own podcast.
Have me on.
You're run for your money.
So,
I'm joking.
so I have to do like, don't forget to like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe down below.
Follow the Instagram. I would say I do have a TikTok account for it. I have.
You're gonna link the Instagram down below.
Yeah. So yeah, if I know how to. But yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me, Jack.
We'll see you next time.